So this video is just a little reference for doing lists. I've started with this one-liner program, which is just an affirmation, and it just does this. It prints out "Today is a great day." To make my affirmation more real, what I'm going to do is print that out many times using a loop. Talked about this. It's basically just doing a part of the program over and over again. There's two typical ways of doing loops. One is with a for loop. Let's start there. So I am going to print out "Today is a great day" 10 times. So I'm going to do for counter. I'm going to say in range 10 and a colon on the end of that. And if I enter, you can see it's automatically indented there. We'll talk more about indentation, but before we do anything, let's just run that. Control S to save and run it. So it printed out "Today is a great day" 10 times. So that's the basic idea of how a for loop works. Now, we talked about indentation. So when we've got a loop like this, we've got a colon on the end, and then everything which is indented at least one space gets repeated. I'm going to demonstrate that with one more line. So if I hit enter here and put down here print and tomorrow will be 2. Again, another bit of an affirmation there. So this is inside the loop. So it's going to do these two print statements, bang, bang, and then go back and do them all over again. Let's just check what that looks like. And it is unhappy with that. Our unterminated string means I started with a speech mark. I forgot to end with a speech mark. Let's try that again. So run that. Yeah, so I've got "Today is a great day" and "Tomorrow will be 2. Today is a great day and tomorrow will be 2. So it's doing the same two lines over and over. And now, if I just take this line, it's no longer indented alongside this one. So it does this loop 10 times, which is just what's indented, just that one line, and then it prints that. So let's just check that. So see the difference? We got that line 10 times and then that line afterwards. Whereas this time we had them both indented and they both repeated. Really, really important that you understand the difference between that and that. If you get that, life's going to be a lot easier for your programming. Good. Now, the one thing that I want to add in here is I did this for something in something. Range 10 is actually defining a range of numbers, and this variable is going to pick each one as it goes. So I'm going to just quickly throw it in to the loop here. So I'm going to say inside this print formatting statement here, I've got printf counter, and this counter variable will start at the beginning and it will go up all the way. I've deliberately not said the first number and last number. You'll see why in a second. So let's just run that and see what that looks like. So 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you can see how this is coming from this line here. That's the bit at the beginning. And you'll notice that it didn't start at 1 and go up to 10. It started at 0 and went up to 9, which is actually still 10 times it went through the loop. Just in computing, we always start counting at 0. It's just how it is. That can be really useful. We don't use that all the time, but sometimes we do want to count in that kind of way. We do want to know what number we've got to in the loop. So having the variable here and then going through it is like really useful. Now I'm going to add one more thing into for loops. So I'm just going to leave that there. I think what I'll just do is I'll highlight it and just comment that. So comment out region. So that's no longer code which is going to run because I'm going to do a whole new thing. I'm going to have a list. Now we're not done lists yet. We will do lists in good time. This is kind of foreshadowing as much as anything else. But a list is a list. So I'm going to have a shopping list, and a shopping list is always square, or a list of any sort, sorry, is always square brackets. You see when we've got three types of brackets going on here. This is when we've got a function like this range function, normal brackets. This is when we've got this print formatting. We use it for other ones, is curly brackets, or more accurately known as braces. And then square brackets always means a list. So I'm going to have a shopping list of bread, milk. Now these are all individual text items, so you can see I'll put them in speech marks. Bread, milk, eggs. I think that's a fairly comprehensive list to go shopping with. So comma separated, bread is the first item, and then a comma, and then milk, and then a comma. So we've got 3 items in this list. So a fairly typical thing to do is to write a list for, I'm going to say for thing. I shouldn't do that, but I'm going to anyway. For thing in shopping list. And this is a loop that will go through every item in the list in turn, and each time that item will be print thing. I'm actually going to say don't forget to get plus thing. Okay, so we've got for thing in shopping list. So the first time through the list it picks, first time through the loop it picks the first thing in the list. Don't forget to get bread. Don't forget to get milk. Don't forget to get eggs. Let's just check and see if that works correctly, shall we? Don't forget to get bread. Don't forget to get milk. Don't forget to get eggs. Okay, so we'll do a bunch more list stuff. Like lists are super important in programming. And this is kind of a first introduction to them as part of the for loops. So that's everything to do with how for loops work. I'm going to do while loops in a second video.